I do want to talk about insulin resistance because we're seeing a lot of problems with obesity with the pandemic, and weight loss has become very, very important. Obesity being one of the most important comorbidities. How important is insulin resistance? Because so many docs don't check insulin, are fasting insulin. Most of the public and patients I see in my other life and clients that I see, executives, CEO, don't understand insulin. They don't understand what a fasting insulin is, and they don't understand insulin resistance.
Yeah, Steve, you're absolutely right. I mean, we went through medical schools. We never heard the word insulin resistance. And when I wrote the book, The Real Meal Revolution, with my colleagues, and we spoke about insulin resistance, and there we spoke about diabetes as being one of the consequences, and that diabetes is reversible. This was so contrary to the current dogma that I got canceled as a consequence, and I got attacked by my colleagues and by the profession, and eventually had to remove myself because things got so tough. But the reality is it was all about insulin resistance. And the evidence today is a lot stronger than it was 8 or 10 years ago when I started this. So the evidence is absolutely clear that nutrition is the key determinant of your long-term health, and it acts through insulin resistance. And if, like me, you're profoundly insulin resistant and you eat a high carbohydrate diet, you will become progressively more insulin resistant until the point where you develop type 2 diabetes. And most of the chronic diseases that we talk about are diseases of behavior and nutrition. And that's the key. Then they can't be medicated. You can't medicate a behavior away. You can't medicate if a person's going to continue to eat sugar and high carbohydrates and cereals and grains and vegetable oils. You can't medicate against that. They will get sick. And that's the reality we're in today. I think what frustrates me more than ever is not only is the medical profession not promoting insulin resistance, but they're promoting the idea that only the profession has the answer to long-term good health. And that is clearly wrong, because the model that we have for chronic ill health is that it's a lack of patent drugs, that you're not taking these patented drugs. And that is unfortunately not true. So to summarize, I think if you looked at insulin resistance, it is the key driver of most of the chronic diseases that we're really struggling with.